How are you thinking about crypto?
See, I don't own any, so I could probably stop there and say that's how I feel about it. But I also would not in a million years bet against it either.
Yeah.
I have no FOMO in finance, the fear of missing out. Like, it does not bother me in the slightest that when other people do better than me. So it would not surprise me in the slightest if crypto does amazing things, completely changes the world. If there is one view on crypto that I have, it's like, if you don't find a lot of it incredible, you're not paying attention. And if you don't find a lot of it absurd, you're not paying attention. You get like both of those things. And actually in any new industry, it's always like that. I always use the example of like in the early 1900s, there were 2,000 car companies and 1,997 of them went bankrupt. And 3 of them, GM, Ford, and Chrysler, like went on to change the world.
Yeah.
In any new industry, it's like that. In the 80s, there were like dozens of PC companies and it ended up as like Hewlett Packard and Dell and a couple of others. There's always in any new industry, like a massive washout. 99% of new entrants just disappear. And crypto will be no different than that, whether that'll take 6 months or 6 years. But I would have high confidence that 99% of new crypto projects today won't exist. But as an industry, it can still do very well if the 1% that stick around become trillion-dollar companies. That's what happened with GM, Ford, and Chrysler. Like if you invested in every automaker in the early 1900s, even if 99% went bankrupt, you still did pretty well. But then the question is, do people have the iron gut that lets them do that? Like, do crypto investors, if they make 100 investments, are you okay that 99% of them might go under? And do you have all of your hope that crypto and ETH might, or that Bitcoin and ETH might be are the winners? If people have that mentality and they think they have that risk tolerance, then I would say great. But that's the whole industry of all of these, the whole history of all these industries, not just crypto, is like whenever there's a big innovation, there's going to be a massive, massive washout. And not like volatility, but these projects just disappearing forever.